How we feeling out there tonight? Yeah, I am not feeling good.
Yeah, so this is where we are. This is where we are right now in the state of American public health, because RFK Jr. was appointed the Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services, the largest agency in terms of federal spending, mind you. And the president on Friday announced and signed an executive order stating that they were establishing the Make America Healthy Again Commission. And under this executive order, the commission has about 100 days to report on the president on childhood health issues. And one of the things they're looking to target specifically is the prevalence of and threat, which is an interesting choice of language, of prescribing antidepressants, antipsychotics, mood stabilizers, stimulants, and weight loss drugs. Keep in mind that stimulants refer to medications like Adderall, which are used to help with some of the neurodivergency symptoms of ADHD. Now, this should come as no surprise to anyone, because in 2024, the current HHS secretary stated that antidepressant use could explain the rise of school pew-pews, despite the lack of scientific evidence. In fact, most school pew-pewers are not even treated with antidepressants according to a scientific review. And the current HHS secretary, RFK Jr., also stated that SSRIs, or medications that are commonly used to treat depression among other things, are like being addicted to heroin. So that's fun. This is a study looking to see if there is association between school pew-pewers and antidepressant use or antipsychotic medication use, and this study finds there is zero association. So I don't know what the current HHS secretary is talking about exactly. And unlike the claims I just talked about, there are numerous studies that have demonstrated the economic as well as public health impact that antidepressants and stimulants have had on individuals. We know that untreated depression in the US costs the US economy about $326 billion, and that's up from around $237 million in 2010 as the number of people with untreated depression symptoms keeps rising. And we also know that looking at meta-analyses of around 600 studies looking at 21 antidepressant drugs, that all 21 of those antidepressant drugs statistically significantly treated depression better than a placebo. And because we don't have data that shows that putting people on a farm and taking away their SSRIs is going to help with their depression, it's really hard for me to see how this benefits people in terms of their public health, in terms of the economy. We know from economic studies that the use of SSRIs, specifically the increase of use by around 1 pill per capita, decreases the self-unaliving mortality